has no idea what went on between Hayley and her husband, especially as she was preoccupied with her own lover despite she and Alfie trying to start afresh in Spain. We also know that Kat and Alfie's son sadly burned himself by pouring a kettle on his hand while Kat was upstairs entertaining her man in Alfie's absence. So Hayley and Alfie has a secret liaison to distract him from Kat's playing away, though the one-night stand looks set to cause a great many more problems as Hayley failed to terminate the pregnancy and has been trying to keep it secret ever since. But the first person, other than Alfie, to discover Hayley's situation is Jean, who will treat her kindly, and she tries to ease Hayley's fears about motherhood. On the morning of Hope's christening, Kat is missing her own children as she is said to be Hope's godmother, so sneaks off for a secret phone call with her boy Tommy without Alfie's knowledge. The Slaters don't notice her departure as they are frantically searching for the christening gown, but when they find it and realize Kat is nowhere to be found, Stacey and Jean ask Hayley to take Kat's place as godmother. But will Kat arrive in time? Later, Jean heads home to collect Hayley for the family photos, but Hayley is upset and doubting her abilities before she pours an alcoholic drink down the sink. Jean is confused until Hayley reveals the truth she is pregnant, but doesn't explain who the father is. With this news, Jean decides to force Hayley on a health kick for the baby's benefit and is horrified when Hayley and Kat take a moped out to try and learn the knowledge. Things go from bad to worse when they have an accident and fall off the bike, which causes Hayley to have a funny turn, and she is sent to the hospital. Hayley is relieved to find out the baby is fine, but is worried Kat will find out she's pregnant, so how will she distract her cousin from the news? Later, Jean pleads with Hayley to tell the father of the baby she is pregnant, but Hayley reveals he thinks she had an abortion, though Jean is convinced he will feel differently once he learns the truth. So Jean takes things into her own hands, but will she find out the real father? In her final attempt to help Hayley feel more motherly, Jean volunteers Hayley as a babysitter for Hope, but she plants a baby monitor in the room the eavesdrop. Read more. So blunders Hayley finds the baby monitor and is hurt to think Jean doesn't believe in her, so sets a trap to cause Jean to run in and sort everything out. Hope starts crying, but Jean explains everything is normal and tries, once again, to urge her to tell the father everything. But Hayley breaks down, admitting she is a complete mess and can't tell him, and can't even enjoy the positivity coming from the Slaters about her babysitting efforts, as she feels so guilty harboring her terrible secret. EastEnders airs Mondays and Fridays at 8 p.m. and Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. on BBC1.